Thank you very much. Welcome to the Unscrambled Manifesto of Africa. Today is a great day, a new dawn, a beginning of a new life in Africa. Today we are going to talk about a point in the Unscrambled Manifesto of Africa that is titled Kenya. It's my great country, the pride, my pride, and the pride of Africa. I want us to look at that part. It's a lengthy topic, but I'm going to cover just a snippet. If we look at the coat of arms of the government of the Republic of Kenya, we can easily spot 4 items: 2 lions, 1 cockerel, a shield, and 2 spears. It is from the 2 lions that I have called this nation the land of the 2 lions, by which I have also gone ahead to adopt the patriotic fellowship, referring myself as the member of the 2. The 2 lions get hold of the 2 spears, crossing the shield. The cockerel has wielded an axe, and the Maasai shield is as beautiful as the unique beauty that makes the Kenyan flag to always stand out of many flags of the world. I have seen Europeans, Asians, Americans, and Australians who can't resist adorning our beautiful colors. There is something luminous to the human mind when intact items are set apart. They become free and rotate and revolve in space, and they light up our intellect to levels never reached before. Thus, it is by justifiable coincidence that when Kenya was being born, there were 2 lions, Mzee Jomo and Mzee Jaramogi. As to how we ended up with the 2, I will elucidate later, but lions being known for their pride, the 2 sufficed. Lions are bold, brave, and confident. Their walk in the savannah is kingly, and their roar is the confidence of ancient monarchs bestowed on the throne by the heavens themselves. Since each lion has a spear, it is easy to see why when they are unscrambled, they can easily fight each other. Indeed, the 2 foremost lions of baby Kenya did fight. Of the details, aren't they documented by various writers? Indeed they are. And since history repeats itself when the lesson isn't learned, or to test whether we have learned, their 2 sons, Mzee Kamwana and Mzee Baba, again did fight 50 years after independence. As usual, they bisected Kenya into 2 bold and brave, battle-hardened regions, set their spears against each other. Yet Kenya remains. How? Why? The answer may lie in the fact that each lion has a spear, but there is only 1 shield. If there were 2 shields, they would fight for eternity. But every time the 2 lions fight, no one has the luxury for going for the shield. Their fight is bare with no armor, evenly matched. Yet every time they are at each other's throat, they become vulnerable, and soon when the adversary wants to strike the country in the midst of this boring cyclic duel, they panic and they have no choice but to unite and grab the shield together against their adversary. Yet tentatively, the spears stay crossed, facing the other as a warning of a kingly truce. There is a third peculiar player who sneaks onto the shield, the cockerel, Jogo, holding his sadistic axe. Indeed, the symbol of the first ruling political party, the Kenya African National Union, KANU, was a cockerel, hereby called Jogo. Jogo is beautiful and proud. He struts his colored long curvy feathers for all to see, and see but do not touch is his slogan. Jogo likes unity. He will call all his wives, he has plenty, and their chicks around himself, and offer them protection, surveillance against aerial enemies, like the hawk and the eagle, fight enemies, call for food such as termites, with his incredible virility, mount on the hens. But with the time he adopts some weird traits. He is proud and announces aloud even when with mediocre performances. Even if he finds 3 termites, of which he eats one, he calls all of his family to celebrate 2 termites. In that moment, gets to mount on the naive hens. He continues to make matters worse, for when he doesn't find any termite, he still fakes it and calls for the entire brood and again mounts on the chickens. If any other jogoo dare tries to either emerge or join his brood, he fights fiercely. After all, he has super powerful acumen in politics. He must be head. The hens must appreciate all his achievements, real, mediocre, and lies, and pay their loyalties. Yet he is still charming and easy to tolerate, but when his power is challenged, he is fierce, and during droughts, he is even sadistic sometimes. It is for this reason he holds an axe. Sometimes, when the brood goes without food, he picks up his axe at night with utmost covetousness and slays one chick and calls for food. Kuru kuru kuru, kut kut kut. But he doesn't use this tendency a lot. Yet he doesn't use the lot to choose the unfortunate chick. He often handpicks the chick that seems to challenge his authority. Every day, at least 3 times, he must announce his presence for all and sundry, and during those highly disciplined patterned calls, he announces all his real and mediocre achievements. But in all fairness, he is also very generous to burst in ululation each time a chicken lays an egg, and he provides all the encouragement needed to the best of his ability. That is the life cycle of jogoo, embodied in person by Mzee Mtukufu, if you know who I mean, and dangerously by Mzee Hustler. I say dangerously, for though Hustler is a jogoo, he is an emerged kifaranga, or chick who overgrew before the others as the original jogoo was getting old, and therefore he emerged heir and he did not have ample time to learn the candor and restraints required for a jogoo to effect his cause. As he was learning, he learned more of making mediocre and fake achievements as the way to lure the hens. He is also fond of the axe, even in the times of plenty, and enjoys mounting on dissatisfied hens. On the other hand, the true kifaranga took time to grow, but by the time it was ready to take the mantle from jogoo, it had to contend for a major fight with a self-made kifaranga who had already coronated himself as the new jogoo. I leave you there, and this is the Unscrambled Manifesto of Africa. Thank you very much.